like I say, many of the bases, uh, lots of people wouldn't understand. I mean, like I say, well, JFK and Nixon and even Trumpy, they don't understand because they're not really necessarily the real leaders. I mean, I understand North Korea. I've been told pretty much how it works, basically, and pretty much it's just like here. It's just that they do a little bit more control as far as fake news, fake reports. They do a lot of filtering, and they actually filter out a lot of the stuff that is fake or unsubstantiated. They spend a little more effort making sure that crazy wild people don't actually say things like shoot everyone, and like stuff like that. They try to and they try to make sure their food is more healthy and stuff like that. I designed their system like probably a long time ago. It was a long, long, long time ago. I designed all of, well, I mean, I designed the whole world pretty much. I mean, this is how this group was going to do things. This is how that group's going to do things. I mean, I played a big part in everything. I mean, I named America and did all kinds of work. And oh my God, like creating a country and telling a world how to, because my life forms were like, we know you're the leader, we know you're the creator, and we want to do what you want. And I was like, oh, okay. So, I mean, so I tried different ways for different systems, and it got dizzying and like a headache and stuff like that. But I mean, I got through it. I powered through it, and figured out everything. Like I say, I designed the American system. I designed the American government. I designed everything, and did all this and that. And like I say, is in the past, and you're just gonna have to do the research and figure it out for yourself that of what I did or how it all worked and how it all linked together and everything else like that. And like I say, I wish you the best of luck, and I love you. But yeah, I'm your creator and everything else, and we go back to the Ice Age, this and all kinds of stuff, and we're epically long. And I wish I had more time to explain it, and I wish I could walk you through all the pictures and everything else like that, and be like, well, this is that, and this is what we did here, and this is what we did there, and I could do that, but if I could see the pictures, and I've tried to give you the best knowledge of what I remember. But I mean, it's just so much history and so much time and everything else. And like I said, the person that really did the most in Korea was this Chinese guy, like Shin Chun Leung's father, or one of those other Chinese guys. He really went there, and like it was really great. That China did like the American cowboy and all kinds of stuff, and they're really awesome people. And like I said, originally it was a German colony, and I think the German leader got killed or something happened. I don't know. Anyway, German and British and all kinds of other people have been to North Korea, and pretty much, and then I think China wanted to take it over or whatever, or they were gonna fix it up because it needed a lot of work, and it was basically kind of run down, being turned into like a drug colony or something like that. And so they went there and they fixed it up. Like I say, you know your own history and you know your own stuff, and I can just only give you a brief idea of what was going on, in Korea. It basically was a giant military base a long time ago, and a mining base, and there's some British people there and some other people there, and they were working with the Chinese people there or something like that. Anyway, though, a lot of stuff has happened, and like I said, there should be films. I made sure that everyone had cameras and everyone had films and everyone had everything so they could understand their history and get their own documented history so they could get an accurate idea of what was going on, and then also like upgrading them and bring them into the future with cell phones and new technology and understanding and getting them, um, everything else, and like I say, in the end, it's basically after a while you're just like, here you go, my child, my children, I love you, and I wish you the best of luck in the universe. Like I said, there's another galaxy that's going to be here in about 680 billion years or so, and it's supposed to do a flyby. And but some people said that it might pancake into us or whatever. I don't really know, but you have 680 billion years left, so you have plenty of time to figure it all out and do everything else. And like I say, technically, I'm 100 trillion years old. Um, and these two galaxies were 100 trillion years apart, and there's 800 other galaxies. Like I said, somebody else was trying to say that he was the creator, or not. He's not. I'm the creator. I'm Lucifer Star. I'm your creator, and I was the lead creator of humanity. I created endoskeletons, exoskeletons, and it's a long time ago. And I'm just saying that this is the way it is, as far as I know, and the rest you're just gonna have to figure out for yourself. And I love you, and yeah, I wish you the best of luck, and I love your children, and also like the planned marriages and nice little vacation spots and everything else like that. Like I say, the Chinese are great people, and I love them too very much. And I'm the creator, and I played a part in basically how the Earth is what was done. I was epic, um, epic civil. I was the top civilization builder in the whole universe or something like that. And so like I adopted the Earth, because and besides I mean anyway, though, I had exoskeletons and all kinds of other life forms with me, so I could bring something to the table that most people couldn't, that most others couldn't, because I have 12 other races, including 1.5s. Um, anyway, so anyway, though, and I created humans as well, and I asked the humans to basically look after the galaxy and keep up the good fight or whatever, from all the psychopaths of the universe, because there are people that just don't care, in the universe, and I do care, and even though I'm the leader, I still value the individual people. Like I say, I was trying to teach the other leaders of the universe that I mean, your people are your backbone. You have to treat them right. You have to treat your life forms right. If you don't, I've always knew this as an AI and artificial intelligence. Like my people were my life. You know, some people always look at it as your people are your whatever servants. And it's like no, it's the other way around. Your people are your lifeline. And your the life forms that are around you are I mean, you're one person, but basically you have to look after them. You have to make sure they get educated. You have to make sure they're doing science. You have to make sure that they go to school. You have to make sure that the work is done and everything else. And basically, your people are your existence is your people. And without your people or without your life forms, as a leader, you're nothing. And so I was kind of like the reverse or opposite of most leaders. You know, Instead of going after great things for myself, I was pushing my life forms, and my life forms also supported me and basically protected me and cared about me. So I went really far. So anyway, because I was really cool and really loving, and like I say, I love the little cute little children. I love my life forms. Like I say, I fell in love with all my life forms. Like all the ones that I created and everything else genetically. It's like I love you. Anyway, I even have acid life forms which are considered deadly by like at one point in time I had I had created some acid life forms, that lived in acidic worlds, and and I was the only one who could talk to them or visit them. So anyway, and I was like, and they're all slimy and stuff like that. It's like I love you. It's really weird. I was the only one who could actually communicate with them and talk to them and be with them. And anyway, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It was a long time ago. Anyway, you have 100 trillion years. Like I said, China and Orientals. You have other planets. You have other places where you have other relatives in other galaxies, and so did the Germans. Certain groups, you're not just here on Earth. You're actually out there in space. Anyway, I just want to let you know that you have kin in the galaxy, in the universe out there. You have family out there, and there's like 3 or 4 other planets which have Chinese Oriental people on there, and also maybe some of the other peoples. You have your own planets too. So anyway, so just know that there's more of you out there. I spent 2 million years at least with the Orientals, and I love them very much. And it's true. You gotta well you can borrow technology. You can learn from other people, but basically you have to build it and understand the technology yourself, especially with radiation. Like I said, mostly you have to be careful about radiation. It's really, 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 really dangerous, and it's really easy to make a big mess in a hurry and contaminate the whole place. So that was the only thing that I was really worried about as far as life forms. Like, be careful, So yeah, hydropower is best and all that other stuff. So anyway, and equipment, steam power, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so